about to get ready and see with Doobie Powell, Kevin Powell, and my man Kareem Thompson. Gotta love those people. What you're going to be seeing right now is a live performance that we recorded about 4 or 5 months ago here in this studio, right here where I'm standing right now, or sitting right now. We recorded it right here. Super duper dope session with Doobie. After sampling, we took some of the sounds that we sampled, and Doobie did a performance with them, him and Kevin, and that's what you're gonna see here tonight. And I'm excited to show. So you guys got those shares up. Looks like we got them up a little bit. I see a few shares. I don't see a whole lot, but we're gonna get into it and we're gonna lock it low. So as we jump in, I want you guys to be letting those hearts go crazy, let those likes go crazy. Let those shares go crazy. Let's show Doobie and Kevin, all of them, some super love. As I see comments that are super dope pop up on the screen, I'm going to do this. If I see your comment on the screen, you're going to see this. Boom. If it's a great comment and I think it adds value to the live, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it up on the screen. So if you want to get some love tonight, you know, give us some good comments, give us some good stuff. I'm gonna be like watching. I'm gonna be bringing y'all stuff up on the screen just like that, like Kenneth just said. Beast. I'm gonna be bringing the fire emojis up on the screen. So let us know what you think about it. You might see a comment pop up on the screen, but otherwise, I need you also to share, because this is gonna be super dope. I'm excited to be able to get this out to you guys. We've been working on this for a while. And so without further ado, I'm going to shut up, yapping, and we're going to bring in Doobie Powell, guys. So y'all give it up for Doobie, Kevin, and Kareem. Y'all make sure y'all share this. All right, peace.
Are you ready? Yeah. So you want to use that loop? Okay. All right, let's go. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Do this. One time for the road. Who's starting it off? Loop, and then you, and then everybody else. All right, are we in the red? Covered by the blood? All right, here we go.
second. Let me see. Switch up on my audio. Yo. Crazy, right? That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. And I saw a lot of y'all popped in. Man, y'all missed the performance. Yo, I'm thinking about running it back. Should I run it back? Should I run it back again? Should I run it back one more time for the one more time? If you want me to run it back, drop a fire emoji in the chat if you loved it. Like, drop a fire emoji. I'll run it back for everybody who missed it, because we got 84 people across every platform. So I know some people missed this. Yo, my guy Nelson McElrath. Dude, I don't know if you paid attention, but that was your old drum set that was Kareem was playing. I don't know if you paid attention to that. I still got that drum set that you that I bought from you all those years ago, and it's right there in the studio. And that's what was just in this video, bro. Like, that's just meta to me. Let's see what we got here. I gotta please run it back. I gotta run it back. I got a fire emoji. I got a yes. I got a fire. I got a yes, please. I got a fire. I got a fire. I got a fire. I see fire. I got a fire. I got fire. Y'all want to see it? Might as well, huh? Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it. I really did. I've watched this because, of course, we've been working on this and we've had this. We recorded this back in February-ish. Yeah, it had to be back in February. So I've watched this probably 1,000 times. So I've had my opportunity to really sit with it, and you guys are just now getting to it. So I tell you what, for those of y'all that are still watching, like Rob said, you had to be in the room. You had to be in the freaking room to hear what it is. And we have another one. We just don't have it for. We're gonna drop that other song that they did probably in a couple of weeks. You guys will see that because, again, editing, mixing, music, performance, all of that stuff that goes along with it. But we're gonna have a second performance. They did more than one song. We're gonna be dropping that in a few weeks, but we had to drop this one because we've been sitting on this for so long. My man said, "Run that back." All right, run that back. All right, I'm gonna run it back one more time for the one more time because y'all enjoyed it, and then we're gonna PCS out, as my man Rob says a lot. You got to know our language to know what we're talking about. Some of y'all that are the military probably know what that means, but we're gonna jump out. All right, so I'm gonna run this back one more time from the top. Kevin Powell, Doobie Powell, and my guy Kareem, Lord have mercy, Kareem Thompson on set. So yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm gonna show this to you guys one more time. It's a pretty long performance. It's about a good 12 minutes of Doobie and them just going in. This is just a straight up shed. We put them out there in the living room, as we call it, and they just came up with that. We didn't say. I just said, what y'all want to do in this? This is what they did. They just literally started playing. Kevin pulled up a loop, and you'll hear him talking on the front end, and he's like, "Yo, so we just running the loop. This is what we doing." So all right, let's dig in. Here these boys go again. Just one more time. Encore. Here we go.
Are you ready? Yeah. So you want to use that loop? Okay. All right, let's go. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Do this. One time for the road. Who's starting it off? Loop, and then you, and then everybody else. All right, are we in the red? Covered by the blood? All right, here we go.
Woo. Sheesh. I can watch that like 50 more times for real, for real, for real, for real. Let me see what you guys saying. Let me see. I saw a couple of things, a couple of questions and stuff. I mean, my man said, "You gonna make me flip it tomorrow." Well, go ahead, bro. Go for it. I saw something else come in. Said, "I wish I was there to soak up." Oh yeah, man, for real, for real. Like we had some really, really dope conversations. Some of them we recorded, some of them we put in. Some of the stuff you guys saw, like we shared it, like in videos and stuff this week. Like some of the stuff with Doobie, some of his like process on layering, and so much good stuff happened that week. My man says, "Where's the drum loop from?" If you don't mind, share. Is that Doobie's? That was Kevin's drum loop. Kevin just started it, and you hear him talking about it at the front, and then he presses the space bar, um, and went and did that or whatever. You know what? I want to watch it one more time, but at this, oh, get a little closer to my mic. Is that better? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? I was kind of sitting back. Sorry, live stuff, you know. My man said he's jamming at the barbershop. Yes, sir. So I think I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna see what I can do. But I want to give some context of some of the stuff that was going through. So, I want to kind of talk through some of the technical stuff that we did on this particular. For instance, I want to talk about that kind of stuff. That's in Peculiar Sounds. We'll look at it. So let me see if I can set this up in a way. Give me a second. I believe that I can set this up to where you guys can hear me and see, and we can talk through it. Because I actually want to talk through a few things technically that we did to make this happen, because it's really, really dope. So I'm going to give you guys that want to hang around a little bit of the BTS on what we did. So I'm going to talk through it because this is right here in this studio. So I want to talk through a little bit of the BTS on how we did what we did, right? But I'm going to play the track while we're doing it. So let me see if I can set this up. Bear with me for a second. So I'm going to press something. I'm going to disappear for a second. The track is probably going to start, but I'm going to pause it. So bear with me for a second.
Are you ready? Yeah.
All right, can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me? Let's make sure y'all guys can hear me, and then I'm gonna jump straight into the middle of the track. Let me know if you can hear me and hear the track at the same time, and I might need to bring the volume down on the track, but we're gonna see. We'll bring the track down about right there. Let me know if y'all can hear me and you can hear the track at the same time, or if I'm louder than the track, that's okay, but I don't want the track to be louder than me. Are we about equal? Do we look about equal? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna talk through some of this stuff with you guys. Okay, am I good? Is the track good? I see yes. But is the track loud and clear? Am I loud and clear? Let me know if I'm loud and clear. I don't want to get too deep into this where y'all can't hear me. Okay, bet. I gotta sound good. All right, dope. So let's talk through some of this. Let's talk through this. This for those who care about some of the technical BTS stuff. All right, I'm gonna go all the way back to the very top, and do a kind of a reaction. So first off, we got here the setup. This is right out in my control room. Like I'm looking at this same space, the same wall, all of that right out the room, right out my glass. I can't really show you guys that. I don't have my setup to where I can show you guys anything like that. But this is out of my control, out of my, what I call the living room. This is what I call the living room area of my studio, because we do podcasts in there. So we move, it's a flex space. So I do sessions, I do podcasts. There's a white couch. You're going to be seeing some of the podcast stuff dropping in a few weeks, things like that. So this is our space. So, you know, it starts out, you know, we were working with Doobie and Kevin and Kareem, and we had got through sampling some stuff and doing all kind of stuff. And then I was like, hey, while we got y'all here, let's go ahead and let's do a session. Like, I want to put y'all out there. We hooked up a couple of MIDI keyboards. Let me see. Will it let me zoom in? Nope, it won't let me zoom in. But as you can see where Kevin is, there's a Novation not launch SL49. That's what he was playing on. All right. And we had Peculiar. If I could zoom in, I would show you, but you can see back off behind Kevin, there is Peculiar Sound. So he was playing Peculiar Sounds hooked up to my MacBook that was sitting on this little area over there behind him. Right. And then you got Doobie on 2 MIDI controllers, which is the Nectar and the Kawhi VPC-1. He was on both of those, and both of those were plugged up and running into, actually via USB, straight into, I got a super long, like, USB extender that is like 50 feet long. And so I have it run in here into the control room. I got a better setup now for that. But at that time, I had a big, long, like, cable running in here plugged up to my Mac Studio, and we had 2 instances of Peculiar Sounds. And as you can see up here, it's on the screen behind Doobie and them, right? So I was airplaying my screen to I was airplaying my Mac screen in my airplaying the Mac Studio screen to the to the TV that's out there. I was using AirPlay and using that to share. So that's how I got the joint on the screen, right? That's how we got it on the screen. And I was, of course, recording in Studio One, recording everything directly in, tracking both the MIDI and the audio at the same time. Okay. From all 3 of those boards, I was just doing MIDI. So that made it really, really simple. So the only audio tracks I actually had to record was the drums, which was about 8 mics. I had 2 overheads, 1 tom mic, 1 floor tom mic, kick mic, a mic on the hi-hat. That was it. That was the whole setup. Very simple mics, Shure joints, snare top, snare bottom, call it a day, right? So simple setup. That's pretty much the setup, all right? That's how we recorded everything. That's how we had everything situated and had everything recorded. Just real clean and very easy, simple setup. All right, let's dig in. Let's play through this, and I'm gonna talk through some of the other stuff. Let me make sure y'all don't have any other questions that I hadn't answered. My man says, dope setup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So if you got questions as I play through, I'll talk through. If you got specific things y'all guys want to know, I'll talk through them as we go through this setup. So let me play this.
Are you ready? So you want to use that loop? Okay. All right, let's go. Y'all ready?
This is so hilarious.
One time for the road. Who's starting
Kevin is such a
off?
goofball.
Loop,
Everybody's looking like, yeah, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah.
All right, are we in the red?
Start the loop, Kevin.
Covered by the blood. All right,
We
we go.
covered by the blood. Now, if you saw, he's running Reaper. He was just running the loop in Reaper. Now, again, that's Doobie's piano running out of Peculiar Sounds. And that's one of the new pianos we sampled for V2. that's Fat M Lee. That's one of the sounds inside of Keystone. We had that on the top board. That Nectar Panorama. We had that in there. And then Doob's piano full on the bottom. Very simple setup. All in V2. Brand new sounds. Kevin was playing the fat funk bass. Yep, that was the vibe we were going for 2 weeks after that. It's actually a couple of pianos later. It's not just a single source. I'm not gonna give you much more clarity on that. We got some stuff I'm working on. So I don't want to give y'all too much. Reaper's dope. We got some stuff coming from Reaper soon, so stay tuned. I just love Kareem's like pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like he just has just dope pocket. He's literally like a metronome. So I gotta run that back, y'all. Hold on. I gotta run that back because that's just so right here. Y'all can see the chords. Y'all see the chords? It's like having Ridiculous inside a plug-in. Look at that. Yes, sir. And it's just the simplicity of it. Yeah, key bass is so George Dukes. And Kevin is locked in too, man. And so we filmed this whole setup with like 4 cameras. So you got the top down right here. That is hanging from my ceiling. They're all black magic cameras. You got this front-facing wide shot that's catching everybody. And then we got the cam that's on Kevin, which is like a floating cam. And then you got the drum cam. And that's how we recorded the session. Fat funk bass. Yes, sir. Come on, Kev. Yeah, Kevin had his own loop. Kevin was running the loop. Kevin was running the loop. Yes, sir. Kareem is like a machine, bro. Y'all hear that bass? Hold on. I gotta bring that back. Watch Kev. I went back too far. That's crazy. Come on, Kev. It's like they're not even looking at each other, bro. They just like vibing. It's like they just know what to do. They just know what to do. Come on. Wait. Y'all, I gotta stop it. I hate to stop it. But did y'all hear the bass? Did you hear what Kevin did on the bass? I'm gonna run that back and I'm gonna play it again. Because I know you had to. If you heard it, I need a reaction in the comment section. I need you guys to react. I need fire. I need something. I know y'all heard that. Coming out of this drive. Listen to this foolishness. Watch this. Blinking, you missed it. That is so clean, dog. That was so clean. Yeah. They were making this up. I promise you. They were making this up. This is all impromptu. This is my other part. This is so Doobie right here. So Kevin's running the Fat Funk bass. I heard somebody ask about sounds. Sheesh. So Doobie's lead patch is called Fat, not Fat M. It's gonna pop up on the screen in a second. Kevin's is the Fat Funk bass, but I believe it's called Fat M lead. Pocket. This is where he gets it. They just did this. This was all impromptu. Right. It's like if Living Color had a band for real. Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. Very much Herbert Powell Jr. Even though he's Doobie. Well, he is Herbert Powell Jr. Hubert Powell Jr. On drums, no, that's Kareem Thompson on drums. That's the most hand signals they gave the whole time. Kevin. Kevin. You thought that was the end. Wow. That's so clean, man. So clean. These boys are like superhumans, in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown of everything. I hope I answered everybody's questions about what there was. That Tom EQ, that floor Tom EQ. Yes, sir. So great recording, great mixes come from great recordings. Learn how to record drums, and you don't have to do much work on the back end. I didn't really have to do much mixing on the drums. One, because it wasn't a big kit, right? And we were able to record well. So that recording is pretty much the mix is pretty much 75% of what the recording was. And one of the tricks that I found with my floor toms that I do, I actually use a kick mic on the floor tom, like as the floor tom mic. I actually use a kick mic. I have a kick mic. I forgot what it's called. It's not. It's like it's some off-brand pawn shop mic I found. I don't even know what brand it is. It's not like any kind of a regular brand. But I had. It's like a floor tom. No, it's not a floor tom. It's a kick drum mic that's on the floor tom. I can't remember who I learned that from. I don't know if it was Cedric Thompson. I saw it in a session or Yash. Saw it somewhere, and I just picked it up and just started doing it. And I was just like, that's the way to move. That's the move. So yeah, I used a kick drum mic on the floor tom. I had a Sennheiser E604 on the small tom. Overheads, I have these little pencil condensers made by Personas, like little pencil, little circle, little about this big, little pencil condensers for overheads. I had the tried and true 57s on snare top, snare bottom, and hi hat. And that was the whole situation. Didn't use any drum samples. That's the actual kick mic, kick, you know. I didn't use those. I didn't use as much as I could have used Yash Warehouse. I didn't feel like it needed it. So that's the actual kick. That's the actual snare. I didn't add any samples to the snare or nothing. That is the actual drums as they were recorded for the most part. Just a little, EQ and compression and stuff like that to make it, fit together. But for the most part, that is 90%, 80% of the recording and 20% like mix work. It wasn't a hard mix, but you don't have much. There wasn't much information to like really kind of mess up in that mix. You know what I'm saying? It's just drums, bass, a lead, and a key and keys. You know what I'm saying? And a drum loop. So you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of space to really work with. Um, Let me see here. He said the irony is I understood it. That's funny. Um, Let me see what else you guys got in here. And bro, for real, pawn shops are gold mines. I'm going somewhere this weekend, bro. Uh, is there any tutorial on in miking lounge? Yes, in our master class, we got two master classes on the site. That one with John Yash on recording drums, where we show miking techniques, and Then I think we got one with Jamel Kimbrough, Todd Delaney's producer, that he shows his drum miking technique. Aaron Lewis's class, master class, that shows his drum miking technique. Uh Man, we got a lot of videos. Yeah, I got some stuff with Jan Hunter showing his mic. I mean, we got a lot of stuff on here on the YouTube channel and on the website that talks about drum mic. And I might do something just as a refresher soon. Um, let's see. He said that set was tuned to fit the vibe. Yep, Kareem. He definitely. That man came in and was like, "Yeah, we're going with the Questlove kit." And he just he just he just set it up that way, and we was ready to roll like 10 minutes after he set it up. Um, what board was I using? I mean, if you mean like recording wise, I'm using a Studio Live, um, 16. No, sorry, 32S. That's what I have. Um, Let me see. You can do your own. Oh, well, we're not calling it Mike's Corner. We're calling it Living Room Sessions. That's why we call it that. We call it the Living Room Sessions. Like I just did one with, we just dropped it with Stefan Goodwin. We did one with Kevin Powell, Living Room Sessions. And we got Doobie. We just got Doobie. And I got another song with Doobie that's going to be dropping in a couple of weeks. Living Room Sessions. I got some stuff from Warren Brown coming, some stuff with Jamel Kimbrough. We got about probably 10 living room sessions like what you guys just watched coming over the course of the next 3 to 4 months. So make sure you subscribed and all of that good stuff and following on the socials for that kind of stuff because it's going to be really, really dope. We got some really, really dope people. Yeah, we're going to be calling them living room sessions. So 10% of the performance is the drum. 10% is the drummer performance. Absolutely. Um, what we got here? Good job, JM. Keep a line on that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about, trying to help you. So I'm gonna say it one more time for the one time for everybody who is listening. If there ain't anybody out there listening, uh, sorry, this is my audio setup. Get that out the way. You got 7.5 hours basically to get this intro cell on Peculiar Sounds V2, which you just heard Doobie Powell, his signature sounds. You heard them on the living room session that you do. We got a lot of dope stuff with these living room sessions that's in here that I think you guys are gonna really love. We got standalone mode. Look at these features. We got standalone mode where it works outside of the DAW. Now, if you didn't know that, you can take this out gigging, church, weddings, funerals, whatever. You can use this apart from the DAW. I can go down here in my dock right now. Where's my beta? I can click on Peculiar Sounds, boys and girls. Let's let it pop up. Look at that. I don't have Logic open. I don't have Pro Tools open. I don't have anything open. I just have Peculiar Sounds open, boys and girls. Standalone mode works. Just it's right there. Look at it, right there in my dock next to Ableton Live, in between Ableton Live and Luna. I got Peculiar Sounds in my dock. Dock. Dock is in my dock. Dock. You understand? I don't know if y'all understand standalone mode with Peculiar Sounds, right? We got the layer mixer with layering built in. You can layer a couple of sounds together. You can get a vibe going. We got new effects, the lo-fizer. We got mod effects. We got some dope stuff. I don't know if I got my board hooked up, and I don't even know if you guys would be able to hear it, even if I did. Let me see. I don't even know if I got it hooked up. Let me see if y'all guys got it going through the the sound. Let me check it and see. You probably can hear the room ambience, but here's something that I hadn't talked about much. We actually added in. Turn this over here. We added in the ability to change the mod LFOs, the mod wheel. So one of the things that a lot of people was hitting us on was like, "Yo, can we adjust the mod wheel? Like the pitch being in mod wheel stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so we got it set up now. Let me get a lead sound in here, like something that we can really capitalize on that. like aggressive lead. So like that. I call it the wiggle. You can adjust the wiggle now. So if I go here, go to master, no, I'm sorry, not master, go to mod effects and my LFO and turn that down. And that's on layer 1. I can adjust it on both layers. And I can make layer 2 fast. And I can make layer 1 slow or whatever. I can adjust them however if I want to make this more fast. For whatever reason. Same with my pitch bend. If I want to do, maybe I want to do an octave instead of, or whatever. You can adjust all of that right there in the mod settings, right? So it's really, really dope. And then you double click it, it'll go back to normal. Go back to default just by double clicking wherever it was. But where this is also powerful is, I'm trying to get my mic here so you guys can still hear me. I just want to show you guys a couple of things that I don't think I've talked about yet that we did with this update. That's really, really dope. And that is the fact that you can, of course, you can adjust the glide. We've already showed that a whole lot, but I was just thinking about it. So with the mod effect. So for instance, if I go to like a piano, let's just go to the same joint, the Doobie's piano, right? This joint. Right? So we got that. And I know you guys are only hearing, you're not hearing direct audio. You're just hearing what's coming through my mic because I don't have time to route it. But I just want to show y'all something real cool. There's almost like a vibe effect that you can go with using your mod wheel. You know that effect, that univibe effect. So of course you can adjust that, give yourself a little bit more, get really crazy, or you can just kind of give it. Find that. Get that vibe. I've been seeing a lot of people trying to get it right. That seems to be in. That sound is somewhat in that sound. If you adjust it and get the mod right, that sound seems to be in. And people are loving that. So I've been getting some videos with people saying that they're doing that. So little stuff like that that you can do with V2 that makes this thing, but it's going away. This intro deal is going away. And I didn't even talk about the MIDI browser, bruh. Like we added in the MIDI browser